Hey, buddy, how we doing?
Doing well. How are you, Doc?
Not bad. It's been one of those weird weeks that I was ready today. I was ready to hang out with my friends and you and just enjoy some drinks tonight.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot of fun. It's been kind of a weird one as well. I'm pretty sure all of my wounds have healed from all the mean things people have said to me.
I'm
That's
sorry.
You know what? You get a thick skin in this biz. I'm totally fine. But so yeah, it's pretty good. Family and I are going skiing tomorrow, so please pray for me in that. There'll be the second time. If anybody that watches or followed my channel for any bit, we went over my birthday for the first time ever for my 40th birthday last year, and yes, and I didn't die, but I thought I was going to, and then I got talked into going on 2 ski trips this year. So we're going tomorrow. So hopefully it'll go all smooth.
I'm sure it will. I mean, worst case scenario, stay at the bottom of the hill, watch everybody else ski, drink some whiskey or hot chocolate with some whiskey in there or something to keep warm,
Yep, that is definitely the plan. I'll let you know that if it is a pure just send it fail for me, there's definitely going to be, hey kids, I'll be right here. I'm not going to move for 4 hours. I'll be right here.
I want to see. I'm going to watch you guys and enjoy you guys coming down that hill.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. So let's see, we got 26 watching, and let's see who's in the chat right now. I'm going to scroll back a little bit and see who's in here. Or should we need to do a pour first, and then we need to do chat, right? I'm ready for a drink, and they suggested some rye. You want to do a rye?
Yeah, I'm down for a rye. Just name it, and I'll grab it.
Do you have the Bardstown rye? Start off light.
I do have the Bardstown rye. I'll have to get it. It's right down here somewhere. But yeah, that sounds great.
I love your never-ending floor whiskey because you always have so many good pours on that floor.
Yeah, you're the only one that loves it, Doc. The wife might have a different view of it, but
my wife and daughter have a different view of my floor as well, so I completely understand. So, all right, as you're grabbing, I'm gonna see who's in chat right now. Hey, Bourbon Hall's in chat. Hey, Bourbon Hall,
I'm in chat. How about that?
Hey, Carl. How you doing, Carl? My online adopted son, Iceman, can't cook. And I'm sure he's happy this week. His team is the team that happened to play in the Super Bowl against yours.
Yeah.
Tom, you all know the rules. No pants during the live. Take them off, boys. Wait, is he talking to people on the other side or talking to us?
Well, all I got to know is that we'll be demonetized and canceled pretty quick because I get up too often.
The funny thing is, I mean, I have no butt, so I mean, it's not like I'm showing anything anyway. So,
right.
Beach sand bourbons on here. Let's see. Carl, Joe B in the house. William Hall in the house. Steven Scold. Cheers, y'all. It's always fun going through these first parts and seeing everybody chatting with each other. Even before we get on, just how the community likes to chat with each other. It's so nice,
It is nice. A lot of regular customers, so it's always fun.
Yeah, I always like that, and it's always fun to see them. It's fun when we all get together just to hang out, and we need to do like I was talking to Shane. He actually wants to do a slammering in Texas, so we're gonna try to figure out how we can all get together in Texas one time.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Let me see if I'm missing anybody.
I don't know if Yasonian's in here. I haven't heard his name, but this is the sample from him. That's why I have the Bardstown rye. He actually sent me the majority of the Bardstown releases. He's like, you gotta try all these different Bardstowns, all the general releases, not like the discoveries and stuff like that. But
yeah, have you tried them? Have you tried the Bourbon, their Origin series stuff? Have you tried all of them?
That's what the majority of these are, so I'm kind of working my way through them, trying to
Okay. I was wondering if you tried the Bourbon, the black label yet one. That's probably my favorite.
Well, I'll have to go find it. It's down there in the box somewhere.
Yeah. So if I were to rate them, it'd probably be that one. Now the Weeded so new. I can't get that here. I have to go travel to get that one. And then the rye, and then the white label, the original Origin. Not my favorite.
Gotcha.
I probably will finish that bottle and not replace it. So, hey, we should get a ski vlog. Wait, hey, that sounds like a plan. Let's get one of those action cameras on you as you're coming down the hill. So if something happens to you, we know what happens to you.
Well, that actually, footage of that would be nice for my family, for my eulogy. That type of thing. It's like, so this is where Dad took a left turn. And
when he goes on right.
Yeah. And you notice he got quite a bit of air before impact. So
yeah. Well, Dad should be on what are they? The bunny hill. What the heck is he doing on the whatever black hill, whatever the harder hills are?
Right. But that actually would be fun. And guys, I'll put out a few videos. The last year I put out one video, and it was after my first day. First day, I crashed a lot. I'm still trying to understand the physics behind all of it. And I just remember I was drenched in sweat, and I go, I just want to let you guys know skiing sucks. And a lot of people were really, really positive about it. They're like, hey man, keep trying it. It gets easier. And I'm like, well, it can't be any harder. So
yeah. I've done skiing one time many years ago when I was a younger buck too, back when I was younger, and I was on my butt longer than I was up, but I did snowboard. So my buddy who lived there knew how to snowboard, so he was trying to teach me to snowboard. So I don't know which one's easier than the other, but it was not easy. And I started off freezing and I end up full of sweat. It's amazing how much you sweat trying to do that,
I completely agree. So, but yeah, I appreciate it, guys. And it's I'll put some stuff out there just to show how terrible I'm doing.
We always like to hear that. I really judge my drink poorly. I just finished the first drink. I really don't feel like getting up to me. Yeah, sometimes it happens. What he put? What's the last thing? I really need a girlfriend. So you think having a girlfriend is going to get you up and make you another drink? This is probably why he doesn't have a girlfriend. If he thinks that's the case,
Yeah, I make my wife drinks often.
Yeah.
But like there is kind of there's a background there that I was a bartender for a while and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of trust and way that I show my love through there. But I don't know if it's reciprocal. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what? I can't think of a time my wife has made me a drink, but you know what? I don't mind making her one when she doesn't drink very often anymore. Like when we first met, we met out and we did have drinks, and nowadays she doesn't drink as much. So I mean, I don't mind when she wants one, more than happy to do it. The funny thing is, she likes martinis, so I never have all that stuff out. I have to go find where it's at everywhere because we don't do them very often, so I have to go find it. She likes kind of bitter drinks as well, some stuff with Campari sometimes and stuff like that. But her martini's her normal go-to. And then during Christmas season, she gave me. So I did a butter. What was it called? A butter something. Oh, it's a butter rum drink, right? I made a butter rum, the butter drink, but then I turned it into an old fashioned as well. So I did a old fashioned with whiskey and an old fashioned with rum. But I was making her version of the drink that she really wanted. Which actually is pretty good. I don't know if you ever had it. It's actually some good flavor with that. So.
I've had is it called hot butter rum or hot?
Yeah, hot butter rum. That's what it's called. Yeah. So it was my first hot old fashioned I ever made, like a warmed up old fashioned.
Oh, well, there you go. That's. But I also when I'm not drinking bourbon or tequila or rum. Actually, my number one go-to drink is a Negroni. I love a Negroni. It's bitter. It's just a whole different change of palate. I really enjoy a Negroni.
What's in the Negroni? I've had one a long time ago, but I don't remember it.
It's just equal parts. It's just gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari.
See, that's probably why. So I'm not a huge Campari fan. I'll drink Campari, but the vermouth. Something about vermouth does not hit my palate nicely. I just don't like vermouth. So I think that's a big part of it,
I get you. Yeah.
He's saying, I need her not to like bourbon. I don't want her drinking it all. Yeah. He's,
William Hall doesn't have our problem yet. That's all I know. Because now it's I'm trying to get my wife into bourbon. And she's starting to turn. She's asked for old fashions from time to time. We all know that's a stepping stone.
Oh, yeah. So it is. That's what got me into it. It's the old fashioned, You wouldn't have guessed that by my name or anything, but yeah.
Right.
That's definitely what got me into it. A lot of new names on here. As I'm going through this, I'm just highlighting the names as we're chatting here, but a lot of new names on here. So that's good. I'm excited. It's always fun to
Awesome.
see
Well,
you.
welcome, guys. I'm kind of going back between where I can interact with the chat and then just interact with you guys. So I'll try to get in here, but I love just seeing new faces in here. What's up, Life from the Patio, and all you guys? Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you. You guys, I know you guys had live earlier. I was trying to get on it, but my computer decided that they wanted to do an update for like 30, 40 minutes. It was ridiculous. So it's because I'm using a backup computer. Mine got stolen, and I'm working on getting a new one. But so I'm using my office computer, which don't ever use those. Those are not meant to handle this much stuff at one time.
That's right. You need something with some juice behind it for sure.
So yeah, all right. What's on the agenda for tonight? I didn't even put anything together really. I was just trying to make it through the day, get here tonight, enjoy some drinks with you, hang out with you. It feels like it's been forever.
It has been. And also, first of all, the birthday live, I'm glad to see you're upright from that and doing all well. I mean, that was just a few days ago, Doc. That was not even a week ago, that birthday live.
Yeah. So that was let me explain. That was my February baby's birthday live. That was for all February babies, right?
Yep.
So I'm doing actually my actual birthday live next Friday, not this Friday, but the 21st is when I'm going to do that. Fun. So I'm still trying to figure out the pours for that one. I think I started too high with the high end pours for the February birthdays live. So I don't know where I'm going from here.
I mean, there was some pretty damn fine pours on that live for sure.
Oh yeah, it was fun. It was good. My wife said I was walking a little funny afterwards, which I didn't think I had that much. But when you have those kind of pours, they hit you a little differently,
Oh yeah, they'll get you.
I was pretty damn happy. And then there's a new series I want to do, and I don't drink enough to do that series unless I'm doing it live, right? So I had planned to film it right afterward. Went to go eat, went to smoke a cigar, and completely forgot about it. So I didn't even film that night like I had planned to. So
yeah. Oh, and so, well, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I stopped in just to say hi for real quick, but it looked like you guys had a lot of fun. You went for a while. So I'm just glad all you guys had, a good birthday live. And I thought that was a lot of fun. And then, something happened on Sunday. I don't really remember what happened. Something with Kendrick Lamar, I think. I think that one was pretty much the biggest thing that's really interesting to me because there was a football game that wasn't much of a football game. And and then, we can talk about who came out on top, and we can run a race if we want to, talking about agenda. I don't know if I really we need to discuss who came out on top and who was the highest score. But we'll probably have to do that at some point to see what we got to do with all that jazz. But
I love the way you're saying that because I saw the email and I kind of looked at it real quickly and I saw who was the number one on there. So I see where you're leading. Leading.
Yeah, and so it's one of those things. But with that said, we're racing all this. It was all cumulative, guys, for this week. So it was the total. And what's great is there were some people that really jumped up in the score that had really good scores for this last week because it was the most points. So I think going on in the future, when we do this again next year, I think the same format's a lot of fun because it allows people to come in about any time and they still have a chance to win a bottle.
Yeah. And I think, if we're going to do that season, I think the playoffs needs to be separate from that so we can do that format, I think in the season, maybe we do week 2. We'll discuss it more and kind of figure that out. If you guys have suggestions for us, let us know. I mean, we had fun doing it and enough fun that we're going to continue doing it next year. So I'm kind of sad that this is the end but we all probably need a little bit of a break to regroup and stuff like that too.
Right. And guys, I want to hear in the comments as well. Did you guys enjoy this? Was it a fun way to interact with us? Was it enjoyable to have a chance to win some bourbon while doing some bets, amongst other things? I'm just wondering.
So they're asking if you're mad that Taylor Swift got booed.
Not even a little bit.
Well, I mean, that could have been the downfall that she got booed. They didn't show her enough on TV, so the refs didn't kind of go that way.
Right. I'm sure that is it. So let's get into the game. You want to get into the game?
Let's get into the game. Let's get into it.
It was a really good game for the first 12 plays. And then it was pretty much over after that. It was pretty rough. The Eagles just were amazing, which was one of my fears, is that their defensive versus their the Chiefs' offensive line, and it showed. Boy, did it show! And so it was, I think it was probably over mid-second quarter. You could see the Chiefs, like they didn't have an answer for anything. They're just getting their butts kicked, and the Eagles were hungry, man. It was great. It was great for them. I'm happy for them for winning.
Yeah. So when how it started, I saw that script leak. I mean, I think I sent you that when there was like that script leak, right? And it started like this, like how the script said the Eagles were going to jump ahead. It looks like the Chiefs were not going to be doing anything. So I was waiting for the second half, for that part of that second half of that script to come through, right? And then all that to happen. So I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I really did. I honestly did think it was going to be a much closer game. I thought it was going to be a lot tougher. Yeah. I thought it was going to come down to the last few plays, the last few, drives. Really, I really did.
I mean, I think the majority. I mean, the line from Vegas was 1.5 points. So they thought it was going to be a real close game. So sometimes games just go that way.
Yeah, and I saw something that I don't know if you've seen this one. I don't think I sent it to you. I saw it today.
I say for anyone that.
Go ahead.
Oh, you go. I'm listening.
Oh, sorry, because we're
freezing. Are we hurt?
Yeah, I don't know if it's you or me that's freezing. It might just be me. I saw a video today that was kind of interesting. So when he got sacked early on in the game, he hit pretty hard. They were wondering, did he get a concussion that wasn't like I didn't see, and is that why he wasn't playing as well for the rest of the game?
Yeah, it was really weird to see. Like, obviously, everybody's entitled to have bad games, but it definitely, I've seen that theory out there as well. And it happened pretty early on, and he was off for most of it. Like, everything just didn't look right. And so I don't know, but there was also, a defensive person in his lap like in 2 seconds at almost every play. So it was one of those things that it was pretty, it sucked for everybody that had to watch it. So I apologize from the Chiefs in general. Sorry for you guys having to watch a game like that. That was just terrible, embarrassing.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, no, it's hard to say that. It was interesting. It was very different than I expected it to be. That's for sure.
Yeah,
that's for sure. I was sitting there getting all my samples from my live ready to go out. I was watching it, pay attention to some of the commercials. So did you have a favorite commercial that night?
Ooh. That's a good question. I think overall, sorry, I was checking on my side here. It looks like I'm blurry as well from time to time, so I apologize. I might click out and come back in here in a little bit to see if that cleans it up at all. But my favorite commercial, the only one I can really that brings back like my memory is the Seal one. Because I think it just traumatized me so much. I was like, wow, what is going on? So
that was like, I even said out loud to my family, Seal's a seal, like just shocked and disgusted and entertained all at the same time. So yeah, that was definitely one that was good. I got a super chat. Hey, thanks for the super chat.
Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys. Yeah, I really appreciate that. So thank you.
Sorry, Doc. I'm just trying to see if I can knock my resolution down. So maybe that would help everything. So just give me a second.
Steven Scott said, Wade, you look better in the dark anyway. So
yeah.
I'm trying to think. There's another one. I like the Harrison Ford one, the Jeep Harrison Ford one. I thought that was a good one. I thought that was a good one too, And there's another one I just can't remember. I'm not a Jeep fan, but that was my favorite. Okay, so see he's not a Jeep fan, but that was his favorite as well.
Yep, that was a good one. And gosh, commercials. I'm just trying to think what else I saw. I know I saw something. I was like, that's interesting.
It was one of those years where the commercials were not as good as they normally are.
Yeah, for sure.
And a few of them that were kind of fun, like the How Harry Met Sally reenactment. It had been online for such a long time. It wasn't a surprise when you watched it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's true. No Bitcoin commercials this time. That's very true too. No Bitcoin.
That was different. And I was expecting a few I guess Elon Musk style. They were talking about how many he was going to have there. And so I was waiting for a different commercial of some sort, and I never saw that either. So, which is fine for me. I didn't care to see it one way or the other. So,
oh, interesting. South Park should have done it. And then I didn't see this Kanye one, and I didn't even hear about it afterwards. So,
yeah,
no,
apparently that played in only select areas. It didn't play in ours. But yeah, Kanye's, well, I feel like I can say this without worried about too much repercussion. He's a weird dude. And yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Like, oh, yeah. I was surprised that he was married to the Kardashians for so long. You know, that was surprising to me.
Well, if there's nothing that says higher character individuals, it's the Kardashians. So I definitely think that they are one of the top, top families in the U.S. for sure for being classic.
Yeah,
and classy.
I love. There's that clip, and it's Parks and Rec. Have you seen that clip when they're asking about comebacks?
Oh yeah, I know the
clip,
one.
That clip is hilarious.
It is.
That made me laugh so hard. So
everybody can get famous in their own way. Oh yeah. So
go ahead.
Sorry, Doc. Say that one more time.
Yeah, I lost you there. So
tell you what,
I want to get a drink before we do, and then we'll talk a little bit what pour we want to do next. Are we sticking to rice tonight? Or are we doing something different?
Well, I'll tell you what. We can stick to rye. That's totally fine. I've got rye all over the place. So
you still Austin rye?
I don't have it still Austin. I have an Old Forester barrel strength.
Sounds good. I can grab that.
All right. And guys, I'm going to pop out and pop back in to see if that helps with the resolution. So Doc, I'll see you on the other side. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I'll see you in a bit.
All right. Maybe.
I mean, I'm going to take him off for a little bit.
I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over.
Oh, that sounds perfect. I like when you take over and help me in the background. You're a good backdoor guy. All right, let's see.
All right, let's see if that goes a little bit cleaner.
Oh, you sound really good. I hear you a lot better than I did earlier.
Good. Always fun. You know, I have the fastest internet connections that you can have, but sometimes things just don't want to work that way.
Me too. Oh, Tom Black says, go Canadian. Time for some. I don't have Caribou Crossing. I have one of those, but somebody that I know really wanted this. I gave it to them. I do got some. Yeah, Found North. We can do that maybe next.
All I have at Found North is the Hoverhawk.
So are you signing up for the new Found North?
I signed up for it. Yep. Because I'm a schmuck.
Yeah. But know what? My buddy, he already did a review on it. He did my drink your drinking buddy.
Yep.
He did a review and he really, really, really liked it, which makes me want to try it. So that I think he has a good palate. I think he has good taste. I think he has good he can break down a lot of flavors from it really well. I think he's probably one of my favorites to watch with breaking down flavors. And he liked it so much. He said that he thinks it should be one that everybody should try at least once. So got me on the radar to go sign up for that one. So
yeah, I'm with you. And it's Turp just said it. I think it's the 20-year-old or 21-year-old, the Peregrine.
Yeah.
And so that'll be good. Like the Found North, it's a 15-year age statement, but it's got 15-year rye, 18-year rye, and then it goes up to 27-year-old corn. So it's got some real old whiskey. Obviously, it's Canadian, so it's not aged quite the same. But
so my friend's asking, how should he drink his whiskey, dry or on the rocks?
I love that we said dry, or on the rocks. Now, I will say right now, drink it the way you want to. I think that a lot of way that you can appreciate a whiskey is drinking it neat, then adding ice or a little bit of water to it, and then ice. I think that that will give you 3 different types of whiskey out of the same whiskey.
Oh yeah.
That's what I say. But
And then if you wanna mix it, put old fashioned. That's my favorite way.
yeah, old fashioned. I like a Manhattan. And depending on the whiskey, it can go really nice with a Coke. But it has to be a very particular type of whiskey. Yeah.
Did you watch my video this week?
I believe so.
The
Yes.
5 ways to piss off whiskey drinkers.
Yes. That may have been right in my brain. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, that was too funny. That was too funny. So, all right, what are we doing about? I didn't make so I don't have a computer to do my normal computer, so I can do graphics. That's why I don't have any graphics tonight. How are we going to show this leadership board? Let me see. I can probably share the email. Let me see if I can do it.
I tried to put the full leaderboard, and this was for the 5 weeks that we did it, or however many weeks we did it. This is the cumulative scores. And so, you know what? A lot of you guys did really well. I was really impressed with you. There was only one individual that picked the Saquon Barkley under total 100. And that was a big swing in the scoring. That was a big
Was
swing.
it?
Yep.
That makes sense. I mean, that would make sense. So, all right. So
And
I have
so-
the email up. I'm just going to do it through the email because that would be the easiest because I don't have my computer I normally do graphics on. So I wasn't able to do that. So here we are. We're going to show this. And before we show this, I just want you to see who was by far and above the winner on this one. I mean, it was more than 10 points they won by. So
Yeah.
I just want to say, to that person before they even got on screen, congratulations. That's amazing. So here we go.
Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Whoever was top. Oh,
Wow. Who is that on there?
huh. Oh,
I love it.
man. It actually helped me a lot that I didn't have a lot of confidence in the Chiefs, and a lot of my picks just went that way. So
Yeah, when I saw this, I was super surprised on that because I was thinking that you picked a lot of Chief stuff, so that like, oh, he got destroyed on this one, right?
Yep.
So yep. And where am I? I'm way. Where am I at? Yep,
Right
nope,
there.
that's not
Yep.
me.
Right above the woodcock.
What right above the cock? Is that what you said?
Yep, right there. Stop right in the middle. Below side.
There I am. 31. I should have 22. I'm just gonna move mine. Yeah. So hey, look at all these people that whooped me. So now we have a dilemma. I don't know if you know that. Like we have a dilemma right now.
We have a dilemma.
Yeah. One is I'm definitely giving away a bottle, but you don't have to give one away because you beat everybody. Hands
That's right.
down.
That was the gig. But
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and I will give away top 5. We'll just race everybody. Top 5. I'll send samples of my pick to you. How about that?
So,
So
top 5 get a sample or top 5 do a race?
let's do top 5, get a sample. I'll send out 5 samples of this.
Awesome. That is very, very generous. Thank you. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So we'll put that list out somewhere. We'll post it on our Discord or something so that people can go back and review it.
Yep.
And then that way they know who the top 5 are. Hopefully you have all the addresses because we should have all the addresses on that.
We have all the address. It's within the forms, luckily. And so, guys, I will say that if you win my race, it would be helpful if you could just send a reminder email to me at bourbonhall@gmail.com. That's just helpful to me, just to keep me all track there.
I use the same excuse to get rid of my crappy whiskey too.
Yeah. Yep. Funny.
I love that. That's so funny. All right. So, what do we want to do? Do you want to do the race for the bottle that I'm giving away? Do you want to do a pour and I can give away a sample first? What do you want to do?
Great question. Sorry, I'm just catching up to you on our pours of this Old Forester rye here. I don't care. I wish the game was more interesting, so we had a little bit more to talk about there. It was just a pure domination, and so I think, Doc, whatever you want to do right here, I think we're going to roll with it. If there's an avenue you want to do, if you want to run the race, I would say we keep the bottle till later.
Okay, let's do that. So let me do this.
We can run the sample race whenever, and but yeah. So I have a question for you, Doc, and what did everybody think about the halftime show?
Ooh, hold on. Start putting that in the comments. Let me show the bottle that sample I'm going to give away, and then we can do a hashtag, and we put that in the comments as we talk about this. So the hashtag can be going. The only problem I have is I don't have my monkey in the background to type out my hashtags for me today, but that's okay. I guess, you know what? I'm going to have to type it out. I guess we'll talk. Let's talk first. Let's talk.
Okay.
Halftime show. So when I was watching it, I don't really know who he is, right? I don't know him very well. But my granddaughter loves him. Yep. So when I was up in Colorado last time, his song popped on, which I hadn't heard before on the radio. And she says, his name's Kendrick Lamar, right? She's like, that's Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
So I thought that was pretty freaking funny that my granddaughter actually knew who it was.
That's pretty, and my kids also know it. Just know the sounds. They don't really know the songs that well, but they know of Kendrick Lamar. A lot of kids talked about them. But it was funny. I think it was probably 6 months ago. I was flying. It might have been, I was flying somewhere, and I saw on Instagram and all these people are talking about a beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And I've always loved like diss tracks from rappers that are going back at each other. Eminem and Ja Rule were really cool back in like the early 2000s. They had a bunch of tracks that went against each other. And so I listened through the whole thing. Like chronological, Drake started and then it went like this, right? And this or what is it? Not Like Us was the last track. And pretty much, I think it was Kendrick pretty much body bagging it and all that stuff, like kind of going. And so I just thought overall, so I knew a lot about it to say that. And so I can understand if someone didn't know any of this information, didn't know the interest, like it probably wasn't a great show, you know? Yeah. And, but me waiting to like, as a lot of people were waiting to see if he'd play a song that he's being sued that he made. Is he going to play it at the Super Bowl? And then he did it and was like, yeah, that was like the only high point for my Super Bowl experience. So
that's funny. So I enjoyed it. I didn't know a lot of the songs. I wasn't overwhelmed by it at that moment, but I kind of did enjoy watching it and like his visuals with it. Right. Yeah. And I knew watching that there's some more underlining meaning with it. Yeah. So afterwards, I mean, the next few days, that's all I've seen on Instagram. And I've actually I started watching some of those videos. So how when you watch them, you get a ton of them. Yep. I've actually liked the breakdown of so much that was underneath that, or that they're assuming with all that breakdown underneath it that I thought was super cool.
Right. You know? And it was one of those things I've heard some people say that it wasn't a real flashy big show. It was almost more artistic. And a lot of people don't like it because they wanted a rock show. Like when they had, who's the guy from Canada? He played and he was in the Mirrors. I can't remember his name right now.
He's from Canada and into Mirrors?
Yeah, so like his whole set in the Super Bowl, I cannot remember his name.
Weekend?
The Weekend, yes.
I didn't know he was from Canada, but that was my guess.
Oh, well, I actually, he's probably not from Canada. I probably just pulled that out of nothing. But I just remember like the mirrors. He's like going through the mirrors and all of that. And then you had, Prince way back when, which was a really good show. And yeah, there were some good ones, but like everybody wanted a bigger show than what they got there, I think. So
I would have rather watched a chess match between two old men with dementia than that halftime show.
What's fun about that, William Hall, is you just rotate the board every half hour, and they just keep playing. And so,
ooh, that would be fun.
Stay with yep.
Free the Jackson nipples. Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I saw that live.
Justin Timberlake. That's right.
I also liked the back in the day when the Hispanics were hot for a moment, and we had both J-Lo and
Shakira.
What's her name? Who was it?
Shakira.
Shakira. Yeah. I'm not a big J-Lo. I'm not a big J-Lo fan, but I do like Shakira a lot. I just love her singing voice. Like, she has an amazing singing voice.
Yep. Oh man. But I thought it was awesome, but I was also invested in it. But I can also understand why a lot of people are like, "What is this?" So it wasn't like a true like rock show like what a lot of people want. So
yeah, when they announced it, I was pretty surprised because like somebody put that was for like new generation. That was like this generation. That wasn't for the older generation. I guess the new generation taking over. They haven't learned to fear Generation X yet enough, apparently.
Yeah. Doc, are you drinking the Old Forester, the rye?
I was.
Have you ever? And I know it's a Brown Forman product. Have you ever got banana?
Have I ever got Nana?
Banana, like the first.
Oh, yeah. On some of them I have. I've been surprised on them.
Wow, that was just a big one. Remind me of Jack Daniels, right?
Not like, this one. This one, I don't know if because it's been open for a while and it's pretty aired out. It was a little bit bitter to me. I don't remember being so bitter. I wasn't really enjoying that pour as much as I normally do. So
yeah,
I don't know if the first pour was just so much sweeter that it made it bitter. You know, sometimes that happens. You get something such a difference in taste, kind of messes with your taste buds. But right before I got on the live, I don't know if you've seen. I've been doing my Advent leading up to my birthday. Because everybody did Advent and Christmas, right? So I said I'm gonna do my Advent leading up to my birthday, which is my 3-year anniversary on YouTube as well. And so I figured I'd do it then. I marked it on my calendar. It never notified me. I completely forgot. So I'm way behind. So I'm having to do 2 a night to actually do it. So it's up.
Right.
But a lot of these that are in the whiskeys of the world are what are they called? I can't think right now. My brain went dead. Where they have that smokiness, that malt, like malt.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of them are very malty. So that malt might be still kind of lingering in my tongue as well because I did it right before we came on. My computer was doing this stupid update. I figured, well, I might as well do my videos, and I did that, and so that could be it as well.
Yeah.
So
who knows? Palates are weird.
Yeah, I mean they are weird, really weird. Okay, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do probably 2 or 3 giveaways tonight, just so we have some fun. I'll do 2 giveaways plus the bottle. So my first giveaway is gonna be, since Shane's helping me in the background, it's gonna be Old Louisville Slugger. I'm gonna do first and last place with this. Actually, hold an extra. If you're selling out, hold an extra bottle for me. I need to get a backup because we were talking about that the other day, but I really need to get a backup. But I want more people to try this. This is Have you gotten this one, Shane? I said Shane. Wade, have you gotten this one?
I go by Sean now.
So Sean, have you tried this one, Sean?
Yes, I have tried it. Is that the Old Louisville pick? Yes.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm actually kind of nursing it.
Like really small pour of this, but I'm definitely gonna give some away. This is not like my pour for the night, just a little sip, kind of remind myself. So for that, I'm gonna say, let me see. Hashtag happy birthday, Shane. So happy B-Day, Shane. It's his birthday just passed, so hashtag happy B-Day, Shane.
I'm gonna pour just definitely as well.
This is just a good pour.
I need to go get me a whole bottle.
I had it that night on our birthday night, and that's because we had George T. Stagg, we had E.H. Taylor, we had all those heavy pours, and you still drink that, and it's still there. It's still there.
Yep. It's just a good pick.
Yep. So let me get. I didn't move any of the sample bottles near me. Let me grab them real quick, so they're close to me.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you being here. Obviously, Doc and I enjoy you guys being here. It was a lot of fun doing this. I had a lot of fun doing it, and so now it's turning into we're talking about Wade's sadness very slightly. I can't complain. We were there 3 years in a row. No one's going to care about what I have to think about it. Storytime, appreciate you. Yeah, we'll get hooked up. I need me another bottle, or need me a full bottle. But just grateful. So now Doc's working on getting some sample bottles ready to go already. Look at him. He's an efficient man. So
that's what I do. I try to do them while I'm on here, because if not, then I forget what the hell I gave away, especially when I do crazy lives. Tonight's not gonna be too crazy, but when I do those crazy lives, holy cow. I wake up the next day and I see how many samples I gave, like, holy cow, what was I thinking that night? But
yeah, well, you had to learn that. Are you a medical professional that does his notes during?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, because if you wait till the end of the day, that's insane. I talked to somebody that was like, I try to do it at lunch and then at the end. I'm like, how do you keep it all straight? Like, there's so much info.
Yeah. Well, so it's interesting. Like, I go in there. My nurse goes in there first, and they put everything on a piece of paper for me. That's just a one piece of paper that gives me a lot of the basic information I need before I go in the room, so I understand what I'm going into, right?
Yep.
And then when I go in there, I take the computer in and I sit there and I type it all out. And I do that for multiple reasons. One, I want to give the patient enough time that if there's anything they need to discuss with me, we discuss it. Two, if I do it before I walk out of there, I show the patient, like, okay, these are the medications I sent. I sent them already to the pharmacy, so they should be there. Call them when you leave. Because I got tired of pharmacy saying the doctor never sent it. I'm sure you get that all the time where the pharmacy tries to blame us for it, right?
Yeah.
And so I always say, okay, these are the two medicines. This is the pharmacy you wanted to. Yep, I just sent them right now. So they're sent electronically. Yep. So they have it there. And so when they call and they're like, no, the doctor sent it when I was in the room.
Yep.
And then I walk out ready for the next patient. I can put it away and do it for the next patient. Now, you have those days when your internet's not working, or for some reason that system's not working, then it's all on paper. And for the next few days, I'm between every single patient, I'm trying to type those out. So.
Yep. Always fun for those. But Sawdust and Coffee, what's up? Josh Fitz, Davey V, Vogel Sang, pillar of the community here. Appreciate you're here. Tim Dorn, Trinity B. Oh, Travis Robeson, what's up, my man? Jeff Castle, Keith P, once again. David Bass, Josh Fitz. I like bourbon a lot.
I like bourbon a lot.
A lot. I always have to go to Floyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber every time I see the word a lot. I like it a lot. And so I apologize that I always say that. But yeah, so guys, what Tom Black, excuse me, said 37 watching, only are 22 entered. Let's go, says Tom Black. Appreciate you, Tom Black. You are crushing it. Also, smash that like while you guys are here. Appreciate you being here. And we'd just love to build this into the next season. And it would be a lot of fun, just to slowly grow this amazing, fun live on Wednesdays. It's a lot of fun.
It is. And if there's any, like, with you guys be participating with this last year, if there's any suggestions, let me know. Now, Eichmann's actually helping me run this in the background, so he has it up for me. But I'm going to give everybody one more minute. It's hashtag Happy B-Day Shane. Hashtag Happy B-Day Shane. If you want to get that in, so you have a chance to win a pour of the old Louisville. And it's a banger of a bottle. It's a banger of a bottle. So
dang good. Yeah.
And then what was I going to say? The reason I have this here, this puppy. So this is the one that's been outside for the last few weeks with Eagle Rare in it. So that's what we're giving away tonight for whoever beats me is getting a bottle. I'm going to pour this out. I don't know how much is in here. It was full when I put it out there. It doesn't feel very full anymore. So I don't know how much this son of a bitch evaporated. Because
okay, so first of all, how long was it out? You said
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. And it's how many bottles went in there?
4, I think.
4. Yeah. I wonder if you get about a half back.
Yeah, it's a lot lighter than it was when I went out there. That's for sure. That's for sure. So
some nicely aged Eagle Rare for once.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about sharing with you. I did a little pour of this during the Super Bowl, like one of my drinks that night, and you could tell the difference. You could taste a difference with it. Night, so
Oh.
All right, let's go ahead and run this race. Let me see. Dave's in there. Put this on screen. We got 222 going. Let's go. Yep, he got it going.
Oh man, it's already rolling. Well, let's go.
What pour do you want to do? What pour do you want to do next? What's our next pour?
All right, are we sticking with rye?
If you want to.
All right, let me take a look here. Do you have any? Sorry, I've got to go to where my ryes are here to just take a look. You don't have the Raconteur rye, do you?
Which one?
Raconteur.
No.
Yeah, that one was kind of an interesting one to say the least.
Solon is drinking a Jack Daniels. Do you have a Jack Daniels single barrel?
Oh, I've got a Jack Daniels. Yeah, I definitely have one laying around here. Let's do that.
Perfect, because I have one right next to me because I grabbed a few ryes before we jumped on.
Oh, here we go. He's not on the live, I haven't seen his name, but I'm actually going to go see Nate from Mulligan's Pub in Wyoming tomorrow. And we're going to go ski up there. And so he's got, this is his actual store pick. He's the one that I went and helped with the Eagle Rare and the Buffalo Trace store pick.
Oh, cool.
And that's so cool. Hopefully he's got one of those products there so I can at least buy a bottle that I tried.
Well, I'm hoping you can buy an extra bottle so I can try it too.
Heck yeah. Well, he told me to bring my wallet, so I'm afraid.
Don't worry. I can help back up part of your wallet as long as it's after my birthday. I've spent a little bit for my birthday. So I'm have to recover from that. But
totally understand. Totally understand. CA Scotty says, I really like the batch 2 of Raconteur batch 3 just released. Yes, I have the batch 2. And it was aged with the Mizurano oak. I believe it's Japanese oak. It kind of gives it a little bit of different contrast to there. It's really an interesting pour. Really, really interesting. I'll have to send you a sample, Doc.
And what was that one? I missed it.
It's Raconteur.
Okay,
I'll show you here after I knock over everything. It looks like that.
We got 10 seconds left, guys. 10 seconds left. Oh, nice. Okay, now I haven't seen that.
Yep. It's a banger.
Oh, we got winner chicken dinner. Oh, let me hold on. I'm slacking on my part. Let me open the thing so I can write these down.
Congratulations, JL. What's up, my man?
Congratulations. Hold on. Don't get rid of that yet because we need first and last. But let me open up a thing so I can type these out really quickly here. I wasn't planning to do these races, but since we didn't have a lot to talk about, why not run some races?
Yeah, let's run some races. Let's go.
All right. So this is for Old Louisville.
Yep.
And then first was JL. And last was Gandy Road.
Congrats,
all right, guys.
guys.
So what I'm going to do for you guys, hold on, let me
Shane caught me. He put a Mizurano. Is that a combo baseball bourbon collab? Because Mizurano is a baseball company or it's a equipment company. They make bats and gloves and shoes and stuff.
I didn't know that.
Mizunara? Is that the Japanese? Shane's just laughing at me now. He's like, you schmuck. Stay in Nebraska. You can't say things.
Hold on. I'm going to put a link in there for you guys because it just makes my life easier when you have this link. And I'm going to put this in the chat. Here we go. And then I'm going to put it to the top. So winners, chicken dinners. Even if you won before, please.
Mizuno.
Please fill out that form. I just put in there, and it's now pinned to the top of chat. And that way I can get this out to you. So we'll do one more race, and then we'll do the big race for the winners, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. And we can do the race. We'll just, if we can put everybody in and just race for 5 samples of this sucker. And if that's easy enough for you guys to do, we could just do the one race. Hey, everybody, it's one of those things. I just want to say thanks for, competing and being a part of it. So Hopefully
Yeah.
you get a chance.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna put everybody's name for yours in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna forward that email that you sent me. I'm gonna forward that to Iceman. He's helping me out here, and that way he has a list of everybody's names when we do that one. So we'll do one more race and then do that one.
Love it.
And you can take my name out of it, Iceman, and Wade's name out of it, so that we don't want to win our own stiff.
Yep, don't need it. What is your Jack Daniel's proof? Your single barrel?
The one I'm drinking right now is 134.9. 134.9.
Mine's 133.9. It is delicious and painful. I did splash a little bit in my eye. That is something that I like to do from time to time on accident, and it hurts. And so Tom Jack, I'm sure, has
did
going
that
to have
last
some comments
week.
coming up here shortly.
I think you did that last week too. That's hilarious. That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I remember I splashed whiskey in my eye during a live one time, and the hashtags for giveaways were like "R, I'm a pirate," things like that. So,
One Eye Willie. That'll be our next hashtag. When I figure out what we're giving away, it's going to be One Eye Willie.
It is.
Story time says this is 128 and it's delicious. The one I had the other day was that 136 one that was like a chocolate banana bomb, and I thought that's what I was grabbing, but apparently I grabbed the wrong one.
I gotta tell you, oh, that's so good. It's so good. And if any of you guys out there have had that honey finished Jack Daniel's barrel rye that I made, that was really a fun expression. That was good.
Yeah, I actually had it this weekend. I made an old fashioned with it this weekend.
Oh man, how'd that come out?
It was pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I did it as a Chiefs Hex old fashioned, so you probably wouldn't want me to use it that way.
It seemed to work.
It seemed to work.
Damn, I didn't know that Doc had the powers. I would have definitely used them for good at some point.
Did you see that one with that lady that had the little voodoo doll and was poking it?
Yeah. I don't believe in voodoo, but that made me consider it.
Definitely. So what do you think? What do you think I should give away as my next pour before we do our big one?
Oh man, what is the most limited and rare bottle that you have in there? And let's not pick that one. So oh goodness, I'm just trying to look at my stock. Of what
that night I actually gave away some more of my Still Austin the Tanninger. I gave some of that away that night. I don't know what I was thinking when I was giving that away, because that is limited and rare to me. That's like Texas Pappy right now.
I was I don't know if everybody knows the Chappelle Tyrone from Chappelle Show, but he was an addict. And that was me after my first sip of Tanninger. I'm like, I need another. Give me another. He's like, you got some of that Tanninger around? Like, where can I get it? I was looking everywhere to get it, and I couldn't get another bottle.
No. I've been blessed that I did get a few, but holy cow. Yeah, look at Art. I said he got some Tanninger from me. But holy cow, that bottle was just amazing. And I was talking to Shane last night. I think it was last night. He called me. He had a buddy over, and he had just shared a pour of Tanninger with him, too. And Serge, who's another buddy of Shane's too.
Yep.
When he tried it, I don't know how he got one. He hunted it down till he found one. It's just that good. It's that good.
There's a couple Total Wines that apparently it was distributed through Total Wine, and the one in Nebraska got one bottle. I don't know if it ever made the shelf.
Wow,
so that was a bummer.
Yeah, down here they got 6 in the Total Wine here. So that's how I got one of my bottles. Is I knew it was dropping. My guy who normally lets me know, unfortunately, was out because of a family emergency. So I sent Nati, my monkey. He worked with me, and I said, "Hey, this is dropping. I want you to go there, wait till the store opens, and as soon as it opens, go talk to one of the managers. And as soon as you talk to the managers, tell them it's for Doc, because most of them know me there, and say that you want this bottle." And they're like, the guy was like, "No, we don't have it. Let me look on my thing." He goes, "Oh, we have one." So he brings out one box of 6. Yep. And Nati, he just puts a box in front of him. Instead of grabbing more than one. I told him to go get one because I thought that's what they're going to hand him in hand. He grabbed one, and then everybody around him grabs everything else around, like takes that immediately, those 6, right? I was like, Natividad, why did you not get any more? Well, you gave me enough money for one. You didn't tell me anymore. Nati, come on. Use your brain, sir.
Oh, man. I see Joe B said the blue corn from Still Austin.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. That's one. I have the 2023, not the 2024. California CA Scotty. I just assume it's California Scotty says Fortaleza. That's interesting. I like that idea. I'm going back through, but that blue corn is dang good. But it's your whiskey, Doc. I'm not going to answer for you. But I wanted to go back. I wanted to reach on someone.
It's funny that they want Fortaleza.
Fortaleza.
Yep, I actually have a few bottles of that. Like just I have the still, I have the añejo. I have like everything except for the winter. I didn't get the winter one, unfortunately.
I think we talked about this last time. I went to a place in Colorado last year, and I went in the first day, and I got a Blanco. There was just one sitting on there. I went, and they're like, "Oh, sometimes we get allocated stuff." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So the next day, I needed tonic, and it was the closest place, so I went there to get tonic, and they're like, "Hey, you got the Blanco yesterday, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You just missed. We just had a huge like delivery of Fortaleza, all of it through the winter blend all the way through, and they're all sold out."
Oh man.
I was like, I missed, and I was like, how long ago? They're like 35 minutes. We put it on our Facebook, and then it was like, it's gone. I was like, holy crap. So
that's because the guy that helped me get mine, he says, "Oh, they've been sitting on the shelves." They're like, nobody knows that place. So I mean, they've been on there for a few weeks. I go back there next week and I'll get it. Well, he went back the next week and all the winter was gone, but all the rest were there.
Yeah.
Well, the short version of a long story is though, the first package he was trying to hand deliver to me, apparently a bottle broke and they claimed that all the bottles were broke. I didn't receive any of them. Yeah. The gentleman was nice enough to go back and get more bottles for me, and we worked out something, and he sent them out to me. So I paid a little bit more than I probably should have for them, but I mean, I really wanted to try them and have them in hand to try them. And when people come over and want to try something, I have it for them. So,
it's good juice. It's good juice. I did see Turup suggested Russell's Reserve 15.
Unfortunately, I do not have enough Russell's Reserve 15, and my backup bottle, my daughter HRH took from me, so I don't have enough to share that one, unfortunately.
Whoa, that's a big bottle. That's a big bottle for a daughter to take. So you must love her a lot. I'm saying that hopefully that she hears this.
Not here. She's not listening right now. But yeah, she needs to understand that. I do love her. That I was nice because I let her take that one. I was supposed to get another one.
Yeah.
And that's when my friend who had access to them had family emergency. By the time he came back, they're all gone.
Yeah.
So I lost mine.
Yeah. The story.
But when I do my birthday live, I have a few fun pours I'm gonna do. I haven't had Blanton straight from the barrels. I actually have one that has 222 on it, so I'll probably do that night. But apparently I am turning 50. Not apparently I'm turning 50. I'm turning 50, and apparently 50 is the gold years, the gold anniversary, or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a gold theme that night probably too. So I'll probably do like Blanton's gold, and I do have some gold spot. I'll probably do that. I'll try to figure out some other gold stuff that I can do. I know I'll at least have a few gold stuff to do as well.
Well, that's pretty awesome for sure. But Doc, I'm gonna say, what are you feeling? What's the next sample that we should give some love to?
Know what? Somebody mentioned Russell's 13. I have one that I'm not even open. I think Russell's. So if I do Russell's 13, will that count as Tom Black's turkey for the night? Right? Russell's turkey, right?
I think that not only counts, it really counts.
Okay, I have a 13 then. Let me pop that open for you guys, and we'll share that tonight.
He's cracking it for you guys. That's pretty damn awesome. Doc, I've got the LLLE. I believe that's batch 5. I can't remember all of it, but I am excited for batch 6, the newest one that's coming out. Has anybody else tried this? Boom. Oh, man. What did I just see? JD12.
What numbers were I have? It's because I have a whole bunch of bottles that I had to move over to do my skit this weekend.
Yep.
So you saw when my daughter was reaching to the top shelf and grabbing the high end bottles. Well, I have bottles in front of that, so I move them all over, and I never moved them back, so it's blocking my access to that. So is there numbers on here I need to read? Do I need to say anything?
Well, there's a laser code, and a laser code it'll be letters. It's probably going to be LL dash something.
Yes, I have LL-LE.
Yep, that same batch. I believe that is batch 4 or 5. I think they ran it. It was supposed to be batch 5 and 4. I don't know. It's one of the later batches.
I always hate that sometimes they make it so hard with these plastic tops that they don't make it. Oh, I think that's it. Okay, let's see.
They don't make it for the people like us that are getting older.
Yeah.
It's not bright and clear.
And your wife will hate me, but I like to use my teeth.
I won't tell her.
That's good. I'm glad you won't. But if I ever need something, I'm gonna go visit you so my teeth get done right.
That would be, you would get it done right, and it would be a lot of fun too.
So here we go. Here we're gonna pop this. Josh Fritz, do I have a collection? I did one time, long time ago, so it's not new, but I do have one. And then this year, I plan to actually add the shelving so I can get these things off the floor. So then I'll have everything on. What's that app that everybody has?
Only Drams?
Oh, yeah, Only Drams. So when I signed up for Only Drams, I told my wife, if you see something that says Only Drams, it is for alcohol. It is nothing else. It's not one of those funky pages. Because I do pay the thing for it because you get input to races. I've never won anything. But you get into races. So what are we going to do hashtag for RR15? RR15 hashtag here.
RR13. How about we do Wade the Pirate? Hashtag Wade the Pirate. So
hashtag Wade the Pirate. Here we go.
I saw Tom Jack put that in there earlier. And I do see that Steven Scone, his fellow content creator, he says, my birthday is the 16th. I will be live on YouTube on the 15th. So go celebrate Steven's birthday. It's out there in the chat. So
Doc went to sign up for OnlyFans, but accidentally sent up for OnlyFans. Yeah, so I have I need to support myself some way. So I do have an OnlyFans page.
I thought it was funny. I did see a stupid reel that it was like, my girlfriend paid for this house and my car and everything, and all she does is sell fans. And I thought that was a good joke there. Yeah.
I saw one where like a grandpa, like my granddaughter, she only sells fans. She won't sell anything else. I don't get why she only will sell fans. It doesn't make any sense in this economy. Why is she not doing air conditionings and all this other stuff?
That's so funny.
That one, at first I didn't get it because I didn't think that way at first. And then I got it. I was like, oh my God, that's pretty damn funny.
Oh, Doc. So this is batch 5. Tom Jack put it on there that he did confirm that this is batch 5. So this is the latest batch, the LE, and it is darn good, I will say.
So if you want a chance to win my freshly popped bottle of RR13, put it in there. Hashtag Wade the Pirate.
Wade the Pirate. I do it for the people I always swirl, and then I get excited because I want to smell it, and I just bring it right to my eyes. So it's I think it's the only way that bourbon people should taste. Is just right through the eyes. Whew.
I just want to know. I want confirmation from Tom Jack that this counts as my turkey for the night.
Oh,
I heard something pop up. Was that a new subscriber?
Did you get a new subscriber?
Something pop. I heard it. I was looking, but I heard something. I hope so. I hope I got a new subscriber. If you did, thank you.
Get Doc to 2,222, guys. If you're in here and you haven't subscribed to Doc, I don't know what you're doing here. Subscribe to Doc. And also, give me a pity subscribe. You don't need to hit the notification or anything like that. But Doc does a lot of good stuff. I'm just here to make jokes at myself.
No, we're here to have fun together.
Amen, brother.
So, after doing this, and this is coming to the end of the first time doing this, is there anything that you would like to do differently? Have you thought of anything that you would like to do differently with it?
In just the content creation, or just in just this series for us?
In this series right now.
In this series. Actually, no. I really like it. I think in the future, I would love to try to like schedule. I've got a few names. I've reached out to some people to have like just a guest picker every week.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
would be fun. I think this year we did it kind of so late and so quick. Yeah. I think next year we can honestly do that.
I had a lot of answers of a lot of people that I like and I really enjoy their content, or just they match up with us pretty well. And I had a lot of like, hey, I can't do it now. I would love to do it in the future. And that's awesome. So we got some people set up for the future. But I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Fire management. What do we mean by fire management? What happened there?
Oh man, who knows? Who even knows? There's sometimes when you come in late into the dialogue on chat, who knows what they're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Iceman has this going already. So I mean, I don't know how many are in here. Let's see how many are in here right now. 23 names out of 37. If you want a chance to win Russell's 13. Oh, Iceman's just jumping ahead right now. Hold on, Iceman. Hold on. I'm going to give you one more minute. So hashtag, what was it? Pirate Wade?
Yeah, something like that. Wade the Pirate.
Make sure you put that in there. This is the race before we do the last race for the bottle. Well, we have two races. Your race and my race.
Oh, so Doc, I don't know. So I thought it's so funny. Since I've been looking at some of the betting sites and things like that, I'm getting my algorithms changed a little bit on Instagram and things like that. There is some German shows. Like there's one where it's like, see how even you can cut a pretzel.
Yeah.
For weight. And like, you can bet on those type of shows. There's also one where there's like, all I want you to do is look up German marble train. I could watch that for hours. Tom, Jack,
I'm afraid to look up something that I don't know anything about. That could come out with some weird stuff.
I'm going to give you guys the premise. You guys need to go look this up. It's an electric train that's going around this track. And then they have a marble track that they drop the marble and they're trying to time it to drop in the car for so many points. And so all they're doing is there's like watching it and they drop it. And I could watch that for hours if I had a little bit of money on it. Sad.
So Shane is saying that we should do the same thing for curling. Now, I like watching curling. When it comes on the Olympics, I watch it.
Yeah. I love just having those people yell, and they're sweeping their ass off. They are doing it just grinding that ice pebbles down to nothing.
Hey, I figured out something me and you could do together. I just thought of it has nothing to do with curling, but it has to make me start thinking. So, what's the one where you throw the bean bag into the other hole on the opposite side?
Oh yeah, cornhole. Yeah, bean toss.
So this would be perfect for you being in Nebraska too. Let's do a cornhole. Let's do this so we can sell it together, right? So one side will be yours, one side would be mine. We'll have red bags for yours, blue bags for my Cowboys. So
love it.
And then we can, old fashioned ways on one and Bourbon Hall on the other. Unless we do Chiefs Cowboys, but we could get in trouble for that one. So I think Bourbon Hall and old fashioned ways for our cornhole, and we should do that together. Our first merch venture together.
I love it. I can't wait for the 3 sales.
Let's get this race going. Let's get this one going.
Oh. By the way,
story time, like a third year that just found his Johnson. Ooh.
Turup, by the way, your buddy's hot sauce is fire, legitimately awesome. Doc also had some. I saw him eating some on wings. We eat a majority of that stuff. Like we've used a majority of the stuff you sent. So we are rebuying that hot sauce. It was so damn good.
Yeah. So after my my live that night, we had some fajita tacos, right? And I threw that smoky one on there, and holy effing cow, that stuff was so good. My wife and my daughters love that one too. We're gonna definitely be ordering some more of that one. He sent me 2 bottles of that, so I'm good for a second, but I'm gonna be buying some more of that. I definitely gonna send some to my son, who's a chef as well. I think that'd be fun to hear his thoughts on it, because we used to call him Sauce Boss because he throws sauce on everything. Like, he likes to throw sauce on everything.
Right.
So I think that would be fun to do as well.
The chimichurri one, I don't know if you got that one. The chimichurri one is what we love to use on a majority of our stuff. It is so dang good, and it's just hot enough that the wife can have it and still like have a little bit, and like it's mild enough for me because like I'm a little bit spicier. I like a little bit spicier stuff.
You're so spicy.
Yeah, spicy. I like it, but I do enjoy it. I really do, and like burned me a little bit. That one drop is hot. It's but delicious. And
yeah, I need to try it again. I did it when I had been drinking, so you know, I liked it. I really liked it. I started mixing with other sauces to add different flavors to it. And I thought I like the combinations I did. So we'll see.
Well, it's so funny because you guys put it on a wing and tried it, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. All I did was like put the one drop on my finger, and I'm like, that's really good. Hot.
See, that's not the way. 22 seconds.
Go. Good luck, everybody.
On Black, run, you blue effing bastard.
I love it. Yep, Turrup, it's good stuff, man. I appreciate you. Says Wade, the one white boy in Nebraska that can hang. Amen. That's brother.
Amen. We got a few seconds left here. 1 second left. And we got winner chicken dinner hazmat. Hold on, let me open that up. So this is for RR13. So you can't say I don't give away good stuff because I love to share. Hazmat Compton. Okay, who is last place for me? Who's last place? Steven Scone. Hey, Steven, this is gonna be good for you, buddy. If anybody hasn't subscribed to Steven Scone, make sure you do. And look, Toro Polo, get your 10% off with this new code. I forgot. Okay, when you figure out the code, let me know.
Is the code I forgot, Turrup? I just want to know.
Yeah, is that the code I forgot, or is there a code that we need to know?
Oh, dang, that Russell's 13 is decent.
Hey, Shane, do you want to come on for a second, Shane, and chat with us before we win the last race? Give a thumbs up if you do, or let me know. All right, he's in the back. Let's bring Shane on for a little while, for a second here.
He came around too quick. What's up, Shane?
He came in hot for sure. What's up, Shane? How you doing, buddy?
You guys hear me okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I got you.
Now I can. I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
A little slow.
Boy.
Slow or hot?
Well, a little bit
hot
both.
for me.
If you see me swatting and stuff, we have so many mosquitoes right now because we had all that rain a few weeks ago, and there's so many mosquitoes in the South Texas right now. And they're like this big. They're like horseflies. I mean, you can hear them buzzing by your ear sometimes. And you lay in bed at night, and sometimes they followed you to the room. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mosquitoes, and I'm in Nebraska right now. Kids were home because of a snowstorm. And the kids asked, hey, we had a neighbor kid come over. And he's like, can your son come, sledding with me? And I'm like, bro, come inside. I asked
Test 1, 2.
What did I get? The Amazon device within my, because I have one down here. I don't want to say her name. But I was like, what's the wind chill right now? It's like, it's minus 24 degrees outside. I'm like, buddy, come inside, warm up a little bit. Like, we don't need to be sledding right now. So you have mosquitoes. We have frostbite.
It's fun you're saying that warm up because apparently the code is warm up. So if you want 10% off of those sauces this month for February only, warm
10%.
up.
Warm up. Love it. Yep. And it's by the way, they are really good. We are buying more. My wife looks like we got to buy more. So appreciate it.
Doc, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, bud?
I forgot.
Hold on. What do you have there? Let me. Oh, 22. Nice. 22-year Art of the Spirit.
Can you read the top for me, Shane?
The top. It's Art of the Spirit. It's called the Originals.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep. It's a 22-year-old rye.
Oh, Shane, I knocked you off. Where are you, bud? There you are.
22-year-old rye. Goodbye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to crack this bottle tonight. I got this the other day. I haven't opened it yet. So
what is it? What are you cracking open? Because you like to tease the hell out of me.
No, I'm not teasing you.
Heaven Hill 18. never. All right, fine. I'll do the oldest Heaven Hill bottle I have. 7-year rye. Let's go. That's a lie. I think I have an Elijah Craig that's a 13-year. But that's
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I haven't had this yet. I got it the other day, and I've just been waiting to crack the damn thing. So
I've got to tell you, I've always been happy with the Heaven Hills that I've had. The aged, heritage. Oh, is it called a heritage collection? What do they call that?
There's some that are heritage
collection. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any of the William Heaven Hills?
No. Still have not.
Which one's that one?
I haven't had it yet.
Is that the 13, the newest
It's
one?
the 13.
So that's the Ball and Bond. Dude, I've got, you know what? I've got enough to send you guys samples. We're gonna kill this bottle, and you guys are gonna be the ones that do the samples with me. Hang on.
Nice. I'm gonna get this race started. So this one is for I'm assuming, does it have everybody in it, or does it just have mine? Let me see. Let me verify.
All right, Doc, I'm just checking. This one is for my samples. This race. Shane, can you hear Doc?
Nope.
Cool. I was being real quiet.
Yeah. I hit the thing. I hit it. It's like I'm a rookie.
You were going on the whole spiel, and I'm like, if I'm froze, I'm not going to say a word.
I literally thought you were pranking me. I was like,
yeah, this is yours. All 71 who participated in our event are in.
All right, so everybody, top 5 get a 2-ounce sample of this bourbon pick. So good luck to all y'all. Oh, Shane. Okay, so you showed me the Heaven Hill. I saw on the bottom. Was it a 7-year?
17.
17-year. Holy cow!
The Heaven Hill you have, is it 17 or 18-year?
17. It's 120 proof.
Oh no, but the box, the one that you had.
Oh,
This
that was
one's
18. Yep.
They were like, Doc, no audio. I thought I was tripping.
It's so funny because we had a little bit of cutting out issues. I didn't know where it was, and so I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm not gonna move because I feel like if Doc's talking to me, I don't want to if I'm frozen, I don't want to make it all of a sudden come in halfway through his speech. So, oh man,
yeah,
great times.
Great time. Figuring out some. What we're doing after this. We're doing the bottle race, I believe.
That's right. Oh. Russell's 13 doesn't suck. Okay.
No, it does not.
Good.
Great whiskey.
Know what though? I think we'll do one more in between that because Shane had to pull that 18 out. I'll give one sample of 18 away as well because I have one.
You have one?
Cow.
Well, then I'll match.
The Heaven Hill 18. Yeah.
All right. Is it the 2024?
I don't know when it was. When was it done?
It'll say right on the label, man.
22 seconds left. We got 22 seconds left. 2024, Shane. 2024.
All right. I got the same one.
I'll share. I'll have a pour with you. I can't have a pour and not share it, so I'll have to share at least one.
Yep.
So we'll do that, and then we'll do the bottle race, and that will be it for tonight.
So, Wade, what are you saving your CeeLo?
His
virginity? Is that what we're talking about?
This one? Saving it? I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. No reason. I threw it up onto the top shelf, and it's like I just haven't came back to it.
Well, if I get this to you, can we all drink it on a live together?
Love that. For
all
sure.
Right. We'll do it.
Maybe. Oh no. So my birthday live, I'm gonna do a Doc Martinez birthday live on the 21st. Can we do it then?
Say that again.
I plan to go live on the 21st for the day before my birthday. Maybe we can do it then.
Yeah.
All right. So top 5 here. I can't read it for some reason. It's so small to me. Can you?
Yeah,
see that?
CeeLo Jam, Crafty Ink, the Whiskey Panda, Charles Elu, and Show Me the Proof. Top 5.
All right, guys. So this is for Wade. Top 5. Hold on. Let me try. Let me type them in. CeeLo Jam, Craft. What is it? Crafty
Craft NICT.
Whiskey Panda.
Craft Instinct. The Panda, Victor,
Charles
Elu, and Show Me the Proof.
That's a new name to me. Show me the proof. Hey, how you doing,
me.
buddy? So those you can do it a few ways. You can fill out my form at the top. Wade, what's your email if they want to send it directly to you?
Yeah, if you just send it directly to me, I'll get it right to you. It's bourbonhall@gmail.com. I will let you guys know that I am going skiing and I may die, so I'm going to try to get them out sometime soon. So
we need to discuss who your whiskey has been willed off to. Just saying.
So Tom Black and I, who's in the chat, it's so funny. He's like, I think I might die. I want to be buried with my whiskey. I'm like, that's a really petty thing to say.
That's right.
So Tora Poldo saying, why not Saturday at 2:22 in the AM like cartoons for adult day drinking? That could be I could start on the 21st and I could continue on the 22nd. That could be a possibility. I couldn't get too drunk because I have my family coming into town. They want to take me out to eat and stuff, but always a possibility. So I put Wade's email in there. I did put the form at the top. So if you guys want to do that, let me do a because you had to bring this out. I have to share with you, right? So the Heaven Hill 18. I'm gonna give away. This one's just gonna be first place.
Did you just open that?
I popped it open one time before.
Are you talking to Doc?
Yeah. Sorry.
Mine's not as big as what Doc's opening.
So what are you opening? Oh, the Heaven. Okay, cool.
Ooh, nice. I've never had any of those. I still want one. To try one. It's me back the F off.
Yeah. Tom saying I said about Wade's whiskey collection when he dies, and Tom's obviously saying it's his, and I need to back that up.
It's so funny. There's a few bottles that I know that there's a few people that want the bottles, and I have some saved for just the kids, and so that's about it.
Hey, Wade, the only one. Well, there's a few. I mean, if you want to give me other ones, I'm fine with that. But if for any reason, and God bless yourself, I don't want that to happen to you. You need to send me that Still Austin one, the Tanager. Nobody's gonna appreciate it or love it as much as I do.
You know what, Doc? I will call the lawyer tomorrow and it's like, Doc gets the Tanager if I go.
Thank you. But I'll let you know. I will share it in your name. Okay.
Oh, that's all I ask. I'm pretty sure the kids, once they crack, I don't know, the Amaranth Garden of the Gods or any of those that I have stockpiled for them.
Dude.
For their,
So I'm glad you got that as like a collector whiskey. Please don't ever open that.
Yeah.
Which one?
It will be so disappointing.
Yeah,
for you.
It's one of those things that's it's up here. I understand that. I do.
You just leave it right where it's at.
Which one are we talking about?
The Amaranth, Reign of the Gods.
Yeah.
I want to try that one time. I just never have. I want to try that though.
Yeah,
I was actually at a private golf club with a buddy, not my club, his, and they had it for a pour, and they wanted $215 for a pour, and I'm like, that's not going to happen.
So Shane, is that available at the Slammering? What you're saying?
The Amaranth?
Yeah.
No, dude, I won't own that bottle.
Is it bad or good or too expensive? What are you talking about?
It's I wouldn't drink it if I had it.
All right, so Evan Hill 18. We need a hashtag so we can do this one. The last one. What do we, Shane? Since you pulled it out, what do you want as my hashtag for this?
Best buddies.
Hashtag best buddies. Hashtag best buddies. So,
but I'll tell you, anyone out here, I'll just let you know that I'd be willing to trade that for like 2 or 3 bottles of pre-fire Heaven Hill.
Dude, tell me about it. Tell me about that.
We
cheers,
can talk.
Cheers, everybody.
Guess what's dropping tomorrow?
What's that?
Anyone-
Your Jack Daniels.
No, that's already dropped. Anyone in the Louisville area tomorrow at the Evan Williams Experience and at Heaven Hill, you can get your hands on the Pegasus bottle for this year. The Evan Williams single barrels. This year it's a seven year, but it's Evan Williams at cast strength. And I tell you what, there's some of the best bottles you will ever taste.
Interesting.
And, and they're only like 80 or 90 bucks, I think.
Why are you not driving right now, Shane?
Bro, I was mad when I found out it was tomorrow. Let me tell you, and I only found out tonight that it's tomorrow because I would have been up there.
Tom Black is mad at you, Wade, or Sean. Sean, he's mad at you, Sean.
Did you just say you're going to trade that bottle?
I got for you. I'm saying everybody has a price, and my price would be pretty heavy.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's pretty good, Doc. Not gonna lie.
That is pretty good. I'll go with that. I haven't had it in a while. I think I actually popped it open, did a review on it, and never posted my review on it.
It's not like a crazy flavor bomb. It's not. It's kind of thin, but the flavor is really good and it's really balanced. It's a little muted.
That's kind of, yeah. I was actually looking at it because I thought it was a lot lower proof than it. It's 120 proof, but it drinks 110 proof. Like it drinks really low.
It's super muted, but it's really delicious.
But the viscosity on it, I sometimes I'd rather have the viscosity than the proof where it's going to stay in your tongue and just hit that tongue and stay there for a long time, which is what your bottle does. So yeah.
I gotta let you guys know this William Heaven Hill 13, first crack. So believe it what you were like. And I've had a few drinks, but it really reminded me of if you had a birthday cake that's vanilla cake with some vanilla ice cream. Like if you let that mix together, that's what that reminds me of. It's just that cake, the vanilla cake and vanilla ice cream. Holy cow. That took me back to second grade.
That sounds amazing.
So that reminds me, I filmed a video today for Valentine's. It's gonna come out on Valentine's. I probably should put out earlier, but it's a Valentine's old fashioned, and it had a lot of those similar flavors without that price though. But it did have a lot of those similar flavors.
So I expect a trade.
Deal.
All right. I'm gonna send you. I think I've got the 2 ounce bottle of. I'm going to send you a 2 ounce bottle of this bad boy. I want to try that 13.
Deal.
All right.
Not even a question. That's the whole point of this.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh my God.
Yeah,
that
doesn't
really
suck. Holy cow.
No.
All right. Best Buddies. Remember hashtag Best Buddies. We're going to get that one going pretty quickly here because that's up and running. We're going to run that one. Then we're going to run for the last bottle that I'm giving away, which is a Eagle Rare aged in this barrel outside in Texas heat for the last 2 weeks. So.
I saw a Tom Black question. I'm coming back to he goes, Wade, you never answered my question. I apologize. I missed it. Do I trade one of my Russell's 15s for an Old Fitzgerald 17? Whew.
Do you have it, Old Fitz, already? Because if not,
he doesn't.
Then yes. But I will tell you, Old Fitz 17 is number 3 on my list of Old Fitzes right now.
Yeah. Do you like the 19 more?
I love the 19 more.
Okay.
I think that's actually a pretty good trade. I've never had the 17, but I think for with the price rise, that's a good trade.
Fair trade, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially because I know Tom Black has more than one RR15. So yeah.
Yeah, I would do that. I will say this. For me, it's the 19. It's last year's 8 year, then this year's or the latest 11 year, and then the 17.
I've got the 2021 11 year, and I actually really enjoy that. It's the only bottle that I've got. So it's special to me because it was really hard to get. I would love to have a few more options to be able to try it out.
Yeah,
Um,
I need to sell a kidney this week because remember how when we were over there and we went to Neat and they had the wild turkey donut one, and I really enjoyed that wild turkey donut. I finally found it for sale, but I might have to sell a kidney to get it.
yeah.
Luckily, I don't need my kidneys to drink whiskey, so I think I can do one.
There you go.
Which one was
Tom.
that?
Sorry, go ahead.
The wild turkey donut.
Oh,
The donut.
yeah.
I
The,
don't know
the donut bottle. The bottle goes kind of like this.
It's completely round. It's not half round, and yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a impression. It looks like a donut.
So we had the wild turkey donut. We had the wild turkey Christmas, which both were those were my two favorites. And then what was the other one we had that night? The wild turkey that you liked?
The cheesy gold foil. But this one, the Christmas rye, is a special one for sure.
Yeah. Hey, old fashioned ways. Remember when we saw the Christmas rye and Wade screwed us over? Yes, I do.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
This one, or are we talking about this one that I have in my
that one
right
that you
now?
have in your freaking hand right now? Yes.
Sure.
Wade.
Oh no. That is a special pour that we are going to save for friends. That is, and you got to.
Wow, Tom Black. He said that he's going to say that for friends. We're off the friend list.
I got to let you know that you come to Wade's bar, and that's how you get to become a Wade friend. So come to Nebraska. And what's funny is like it's not worth it for that rye. It's not worth it to Nebraska for that. So that's usually my cover. But if you show up here, we'll crack it, man.
Okay. So we need to figure out a time when both so that Tom Black and I and even Shane. Let's get Shane out there.
I was gonna say, did I hear a Nebraska schlammering is in order?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will let you know, Shane, that I have had many of bourbon nights down here, and I don't have a huge selection, but I do have a lot. All right, and I've never seen a man walk down the stairs and then walk back up the stairs. I've never seen it during one of those.
Service crew.
Congrats.
Lip service crew.
Lip service.
Lip service crew, and you won a pour of Heaven Hill 18.
Pretty
so what
damn
I need to do for me. Wait. It's only
you need a sign on your.
Let me see first place.
You need a sign on your stairwell. Oh, I'm sorry, Doc. Go ahead.
Yeah, first it's only first place winning this one. This just first place. So who's first?
All right, everyone knows the rules. All right, wait. You need a sign on your stair. You need a sign on your stairs that says you'll walk down, but you'll crawl back.
Yeah, I always say, and I don't know if you guys remember, it was from the outtakes of the Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy. Okay, so
yeah,
it's like
exactly.
It's like you'll be walking over here, but you'll be limping back.
That's right.
That's exactly it.
Yes, lip service group. Fill out that form at the top so I can hand deliver this to you, so you can get this. If you don't do that, it's hard for me to hand deliver anything to you. So, yep, congratulations on winning that one. So the last race we have of the night is for the bottle of that's coming out of this puppy, Eagle Rare, aged in Texas heat for 2 weeks outside. Are we ready for that? Are you ready?
Ready.
I'm ready.
Now, I will let you know. So the town that I live in Nebraska starts with a K. And Tom Black says they're only welcome in K-Town if they go on the circuit with us. Can I tell this story real quick?
Yes, I want to hear this. I'm going to front and forward you.
So when I was in college, guys, I formulated a circuit. So like a stop from bar to bar to bar. So the town that I live in is very small, but it does have a college in it. And so it has a fairly robust bar district. And so I had figured out that if you could go to these places at these certain times, you could eat and drink for very minimal. So for example, now I'm old. Okay, guys, so just give me a break here. But you could eat and drink all night for about $20. And the first place we said it was free wings and nachos, but you had to obviously buy beer. But PBR at that time for a pitcher was $2.75. And so we would start there buying pitchers, and we'd rotate through there, go to a place, a Mexican restaurant that was free chips and salsa, and it was $10 margaritas, pitchers. So you get $10 pitchers of margaritas. you rotate through there, and then you go to a few other places that the place that we usually ended, or I should say we lost a lot of men, good men, bless their souls, was when it was, I think it was $5 Mai Tais. And so you would have 2 cups of Mai Tais. And yeah, so you could usually get through, eat through the night, and drink through the night for about 20 some bucks. Probably right now it's probably about 40, but still that's pretty damn good. And that would be the circuit that we'd have to go through.
Huh.
So
I love that. I love that. I can't. So I'm willing to go down. I'm willing to go down that road and try that with you.
Yep.
Back in the day, I couldn't take you to my circuit anymore because it was through Mexico, and it's just not safe anymore.
Yeah.
But holy cow, the circuit that I used to take my friends through was it sounded like that and a little bit extra. And then Mexico, back then you buy Cuban cigars, so we have Cuban cigars as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of other things we cannot talk about online. So we'll talk about that someday. We'll talk about that someday. All right. Let's get this race going. Shane, anything you want to talk about before I get the last race going? Or we can talk about as the race is going, I guess. Yeah, let's get the race going.
I just appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate this community so much, and I'm just glad to be here.
Amen,
yes. I love the community. It's so much fun. I like, honestly, I do this just because we get to hang out, you know?
Dude, if we lived close enough, we wouldn't even be on here. We'd just be hanging out together all the time, you know?
100%.
And that's what the cool thing is that, you know, if like you said, if we were close, we'd all hang out, right? Unfortunately, we're not. But would I have met you guys if it wasn't for the community? No, I love this community. Everybody's great. I love it. So
it's so funny, guys. So like, I made a short. It's so funny because I was at a Mexican restaurant here in town over lunch with my wife, and I go into the restroom. If you guys look up, you'll find it. And I turned on the cold water and I turned on the hot water.
Wait a minute. You said if we go online, we'll find you in the restroom?
If you're lucky. It's not even behind the paywall, Dave. It's not even behind the paywall.
Sorry I had to interrupt. I just wanted clarification.
but it's like, this goes to the community. Like, I love the bourbon community, and like, it's so funny because I made a short and it's not bourbon related at all, right? It's like I go there, so I turn on the cold water, turn on the hot water to wash my hands, and the other faucet starts. And I was like, what the hell is that all about? So I click, and I'm like, so I'm doing this. And so I decided to shoot a video over that. And all of the regulars watch it and kind of like comment on it, right? And then it explodes. All these plumbers are like, you don't know what the hell you're doing. I'm like, I'm not the plumber, guys. This wasn't my work. It's like, I just thought this was a really interesting thing that I saw at a restaurant. And it's one of the most hilarious things because like all the whiskey tube people are like, dude, that's crazy. I can't believe that. And then like
22 seconds.
We're just like, you're the biggest idiot ever. And I'm like, I didn't do this. It's not my work. So it's just a crazy thing, man. Like, I appreciate the community so much for who you are, and also understanding that I'm not a plumber. I just really appreciate you guys that know that.
well, we have a winner, but before we even talk about the winner, Tom Black made it as easy for us to find that because he put a short up, and I think that's the short we're talking about. So,
there you put it out there.
It's available to us. Hold on one second. Let me type the winner here. So, congratulations. Show me the proof. Congratulations.
Show me the proof.
So you won a bottle.
Good night.
A bottle of Eagle Rare aged in Texas heat. And so show me the proof. I love that name. That's a great name. That's a great name. Mm-hmm. And so hold on. Let me put that up there. Let me see if it opens up anything. So make sure to fill out that form. If you fill out that form, I can hand deliver this to you. If you don't, it makes it a little harder. What I need to do is let me see. Can I share this video? I'm assuming it's this one. Let's see.
All it is it's a sink. All it is.
The steak.
It's just a wild thing.
All right, let's see.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, I saw this video the other day. You put this up. I saw this on you the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, you guys can see, the hot water gets it running. Oh, so yeah, if you go again, so you put the hot water, it doesn't work, or you put the cold water, then the other one starts running. If you turn off, it all turns off. And like, I've had a lot of plumbers DM me now. They're like, "Hey, this is why this is happening." I'm like, "It's not my gig. I'm not actually the plumber that did this. I just thought it was really interesting because I'm in the bathroom by myself. I turn on the water, and the other sink starts running. I know that's not right, so I video it to show. Right?
That's awesome.
It's all it was. And so it was like, hey, like, this was wild. And I'm like, that's the first one for me. I've never put two faucets in. One faucet doesn't work, and it actually activates the other faucet.
That's
or one hand. I'm like,
that's some pretty creative plumbing. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
yeah. And I will say that I put something that wasn't bourbon related, and I was blown away by how many DMs I got about how to fix it.
It got more views and more DMs.
Yeah.
Then your bourbon. The funny thing is, so Toro Holder put needed more duct tape. If you're Hispanic, you can pretty much fix almost anything with duct tape.
I've never been blown away how lazy of a video that was. It's just like, look at this. This is crazy. How about that? And they're like, more views than all the things that you worked on really hard.
Yeah, all the hours of editing.
Oh, I feel your pain. I feel your pain because right now that I don't have my computer, my edits are going out are very quick edits. I'm not doing much, and they're getting more views. I'm like, what the heck? I put so much energy and effort into a lot of stuff, and they're getting more views now. But hey, at least I'm getting stuff out, so I don't even know what to say. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, look, so here's Whiskey Shaman because he's the plumber. He's the plumber of the group. Watch the short, and that shit is weird. Yeah, I agree.
I've had so many videos like, oh, your hot versus your cold pipe at the cross. That's why that
explains all those pictures of Shaman's crack on the internet. Now I know. He's a plumber. I should have known.
It's better than exactly. So, all right, guys, we made it through a playoff season. We made it through a Super Bowl season. Some of us have laughed. Some of us cried. Wade has done both because he cried for the loss, but won because he cremated us by 10 points. He whooped us.
Cheers to you, brother.
Appreciate you. I wish that I would have actually put money on all those bets.
Kidding.
Yeah, you would have been at least in that aspect. Would have been. So I touched my beard, and so the funny thing is when I told you about the video doing earlier, that's like has all the vanilla and all that in it. My beard went into the drink, and it has. I had whipped cream and chocolate. It's whipped cream and chocolate at the bottom of my beard. Off subject. Okay, off subject.
We just like to call that seasoned.
What do you call that? What?
Seasoned.
Oh yeah, let me see. Yep. Tastes funny. So I can't wait till we start this again next year.
This will be great.
So are we thinking about maybe doing the some sort of draft one that we can play with and do some fun stuff?
I think it would be fun to try to figure out a way with the draft. Would you guys like to see us cover the draft, even though probably majority of you don't care about it? But like, would you guys like to live about the draft? Is all I care about.
Yeah. Let us know if you do. I mean, we can. If not, we'll wait to the season. I won't do any preseason stuff though. I hate the preseason. I don't like it. I don't watch it. I don't pay attention to it.
It's like
the WNBA draft. No thanks, Tom Black. No thanks, brother. That's a hard no.
Yeah, so you have to remember Tom Black's trying to promote the WNBA because that's what he does. He works for the WNBA.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Tom, I love you, buddy.
Live on draft night #1. I love it.
Yeah. I almost feel like you should do a form of a fantasy type thing. Like, I don't know how, but I like, and then that way you can kind of pull people in. Besides, just I know they're doing it now through the thing, but you kind of do. I don't know. Just a thought. Maybe just like one or two positions, or like a team, like an offense and a defense, and that's all you get. You don't get players. You just pick an offense and you pick a defense.
That's so funny. He's like, Doc reminds everybody to work for the women's NBA, and everybody's tune changes. All right. Are you live this Sunday? Wade.
Me, I am not. I'll be driving back, hopefully with all of my limbs intact.
Okay. When are you live again? What's your next one?
It'll be the week after.
So you'll be on the 23rd.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit wonky, guys. I like everything. I was supposed to go live a couple weeks ago. The family was down, and I mean down and out. So like it was, I looked at my wife and I was like, I didn't even finish the sentence. I'm like, I hope you feel better. Like it was one of those situations. My wife and my kids were sick, and I was like, I'm not going to do a live. It's just not going to be. So I'm a few weeks waiting. So it's time coming, but this weekend's not. So next weekend's going to be it.
Okay. So that's the weekend. That's my birthday weekend. I'm going to go live Friday.
Yep.
Possibly that morning. And we'll see. We'll see Saturday morning, but we'll see. We'll see. Then Wednesday, we don't have anything Wednesday this Wednesday. Shane and I are competing against each other on March 22nd on the Bakers. And Shane and I are going to have a lot of fun that night. And Shane's going to get the whooping of his lifetime, but he doesn't know that yet.
Look, the beat down's going to be so bad you're going to start drinking vodka. That's how bad it's going to be. All right.
Yeah, you know what, Shane? I think you're going to be worse. You're going to be drinking gin.
Oh, hey, I actually like some good gins, but yeah, okay. I see where you're going.
Drinking Canadian whiskey.
I've been talking crap about this for a long time, but it's going to be a great show.
You have no idea how great this is going to be.
Yeah, I have a Valentine's drink coming out this Friday. Let me see what else. I'm doing the advent calendar leading up to my birthday / 3-year anniversary, and I'm not at 2,000 yet, but I'm hoping to hit 2,222 in 2 weeks somehow.
Yeah,
some miracle. So that's about it for me. Anything for you guys?
Shane, I'll let you go.
Well, I mean, I've got a lot of bottles that are shipping, and they're going to continue to ship. And then on the 24th, I leave for Taiwan, and then I go from Taiwan to Malaysia, and then from Malaysia to Beijing, and then from Beijing to Dongguan, and then I'll get back on probably like the 18th of March, just in time to get ready to put the smackdown on Doc.
Nice.
But I got labels, like labels are getting printed. That's exciting. And yeah, I'll probably be on some lives and stuff before. I'll definitely be on Doc's live for his birthday. Or the 21st, we'll do this William Heaven Hill for sure. And then I got a bottle I'm going to open up on Doc's birthday. So
nice. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you have a birthday. Go ahead, Wade.
No, I was going to say you just gave me I don't know, a flashback of my dad talking about going to Vietnam. I had to go to Taiwan, then I had to go to it's like that. It's like, oh my God, it's like it's all back. And then I was in the killing fields of whatever. So,
no, it's for work. It's for my day job. But the good thing is, I know I'll be going through a couple of the duty frees that one has a bunch of the Jim Beam lineage, which is the 15-year Jim Beam.
Yep.
So I know where those are. That's in Hong Kong. And then on the way out, I know that there's the duty free in San Francisco has the Knob Creek 10-year cast strength for $45. So I'm going to be grabbing a couple of those bad boys.
Nice. So
anyway.
Just a quick tidbit. I have a friend that is works for the university here, and he's Japanese, and he went back to Japan for the first time in like 11 years.
Wow.
And so I'm slowly like sending like text to him. It's like, hey, just in case you come across this, you know, you could bring it back and I'll pay you whatever you want for it. Or if you come across this, and he's like, hey man, I like no problem. Like I'm just hanging out with my family. I'm like, I'm so glad you get to see your family again. But if you come across the super premium 4 Roses, I'd really like to. it's such a stupid thing that we can't have that stuff here.
Yeah.
Like it's just so dumb. It's like, but
So do you have one? Did you get one? If you didn't, I somehow have one. I'll share with you. So let me know.
That's very kind of you. It's so interesting. It's like, what is different than that? It's the same as a Canadian rare breed that is non-chill filtered.
Ooh,
Yep.
I know what I'll do. Not for my birthday, but sometime soon we'll do a 4 Roses blind. I'll send you a film and see. Let's see. Does that change anything?
That would be very interesting. I've always loved to send blinds that are like because I usually put some that stuff that I think is high grade and then some stuff that I think is interesting and see what comes out. Like I always think that's what I do it. It's like
that would be fun. I need to remember this. I'll put that. I'll write it down. We'll do a blind all together. That'll be fun. So
yeah,
definitely, that'd be fun.
Yeah, but anyway. Shane, safe travels. If I don't talk to you again, I'll probably see you around, my man.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to do the Heaven Hill 17, so we are going to see each other.
Love it. I absolutely love it.
I got to go grab the sample bottles right now.
Yep.
And then, Doc, I got to get shipping labels for your 2 bottles from California that are coming to you. I've got to send that label over. But he's going to go send it over today, so you should be seeing those in a day or 2 or 3.
Nice. Hopefully before my birthday, it'd be nice. But if not, no big deal.
It'll be there for your birthday.
So.
And you guys will get some WHH13 as well coming your way.
Yeah. So, and I have some samples I know that have your name on them down here too. So I'll be sending those out sometime. When I get all these other ones, I'll get those sent out as well. So
sounds good.
Well, guys, man, know what? It's been fun first season because I'm going to call it season because it's a football season of this. I'm glad we got together and in our inebriated state came up with this idea. And I'm glad that Tom Black reminded us and pushed us to do it. So
cheers to Tom Black for that.
Yep. Cheers to Tom Black.
Cheers. Cheers. So, it like always funny, the origin story is, where were you at? I think we were at Michter's bar in Louisville. Then we went to another bar and we were sitting there like, why not?
Yep, exactly, and it worked out. I mean, I had so much fun, and it made my weeks go by faster because at least on Hump Day we got something to do.
Amen.
So,
yep.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys all have a good night. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us, and make sure you fill out those forms so I can get these out to you. Appreciate you all. Cheers, guys.
Hit that like on the way out.
Hit that like. Cheers.
Smash it.